Hello everyone. Today I will be sharing with you how influence marketing plays a key role in strengthening fast fashion brands, especially at Patani Holding perhaps one of most Malaysia's recognizable fashion retailers. In this presentation, we will explore how Patani collaborates with social media influencers, how this impacts customer engagement, and most importantly, how it helps Patani stay relevant in a fast-paced, highly competitive industry. Let me ask you a question. When was the last time you bought something just because you saw it on the Instagram or TikTok? Chances are it wasn't that long ago. That's the power of influences marketing. In today's digital age, shopping habits are changing rapidly. More and more consumers, especially young generations, are shifting away from traditional retail experiences and turning into digital platforms like Instagram and TikTok for fashion inspirations and purchases. This shift has opened new doors for fast fashion brands, and Patani Holding perhaps is no exception. Let me start with a brief background on Patani Holding perhaps. Patani is a well-known fast fashion brand in Malaysia, with popular labels like Wincy, Seed, and PN Company. It has built a strong reputation for offering trend and affordable clothing. With digital marketing growth and changing consumer habits, the fashion marketing is now very competitive. To stay relevant, Patni uses influencer marketing, partner with social media personalities to connect with customers in a more genuine way. This study aimed to explore how special traits of influences, such as credibility, familiarity, trustworthiness, and expertise influence customer purchase intention, especially in the content of fast fashion. Influencer marketing is a strategic collaboration between brands and people with strong online presence. These influencers help shape consumer decisions through product posts, review, and endorsements. Among the case studies, trustworthiness was traditionally seen as important, helping build consumer confidence. However, in this study, it was not found to be significant, possibly due to rising skepticism online. On the other hand, credibility, because especially when tied to perceived knowledge, positively influence purchase intention, supposing past research that people trust influencers who seem knowledgeable. About expertise matters, when influence shows strong knowledge in fashion, consumers are more likely to follow their recommendations. Familiarity, however, was the most impactful trait. When consumers feel emotional connect to influence, it reduces purchase risk and increases trust. Finally, purchase intention is shaped by a combination of these traits, especially credible expertise and familiarity, which together influence how likely a consumer is to buy. Based on the literature review, this study proposed four main hypotheses regarding influence traits and their impact on consumer purchase intention. Hypothesis 1. Trustworthiness has a positive effect on purchase intention. We expect that influence who are seen as honest would encourage consumer confidence and drive buying behaviors. Hypothesis 2. Credibility has a positive effect on purchase intention. Influence perceived as reliable and knowledgeable are more likely to influence consumers' decision. Hypothesis 3. Expertise has a positive effect on purchase intention. When influence demonstrate a strong understanding of fashion, they can guide consumers more effectively. Hypothesis 4. Familiarity has a positive impact on purchase intention. The more familiarity consumers feel with an influence, the more likely they are to trust their recommendations to make a purchase. These four hypotheses form the foundation of the study analysis and guide the data collection and interruption process. And we do Google Form surveys. There are 150 people response, most aged 18 to 24. The result finding shows that familiarity has the strongest positive effect on purchase intention, with a beta coefficient of 0.414. This means the more familiar consumer feel with the influencers, the more likely they are to buy. Next is expertise, which also has a significant positive impact with a beta of 0.258. Influencers who demonstrate strong knowledge in fashion effectively guides consumer choice. Credibility follows with a beta of 0.218. It showing it also significant influence purchase intention. However, trustworthiness was found to be not significant in this study, meaning it does not strongly affect customers' buying decision here. Overall, the model R-squared value is 0.7748, indicating that this factor together has a strong predictive power for purchase intention. In conclusion, this study shows that influencers marketing can effectively boost purchase intention, especially when influencers are familiar, shows expertise, and are seen as credible. On the other hand, trustworthiness was found to have less impact in this content, likely due to changing consumer expectations in the fast fashion space. For Patni to stay competitive in the digital age, the key is to build strategic partnership with influence who just connect with their audience. Thank you for your listening. I hope this presentation has given you useful insight into the role of influence marketing in strengthening Patni's brands.